So, speaking of operating systems and TV, there's a new awesome show that we watched, right?
How do you transition from operating systems to TV?
Come on.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of TV, what?
Yeah.
Yes, there is an awesome TV show on Spike.
Yes.
And, look, I'm not going to tell you the name of it right now. I'm just going to cut to this little intro.
Oh, yeah.
That will get you in the mood for this. Get you pumped up. Check this out.
Imagine one warrior, a master of weapons, and a legend in his own time. Another warrior, of equal skill and cunning. Lethal, intimidating, fierce. Never before in time have these masters faced each other on the battlefield. Who would win? One show alone seeks to find that out, pitting ancient warriors together to determine one thing. Who is the deadliest warrior?
That is awesome.
Yes,
dude.
that is awesome.
Wicked awesome.
The Deadliest Warrior.
Yes.
Now, we normally talk about technology and stuff like that, but this is more in the geek realm.
Yeah.
Okay?
But they do use technology on the show.
They do. They use awesome technology.
Yeah, they use wicked awesome technology to find out.
Yeah, so I guess it does relate in the technology world anyway.
Yeah.
But basically, what this show does, right? Okay, have you ever, have you ever thought to yourself, I wonder what would happen if, let's say, a ninja fought a Shaolin monk, Like, who would win, right?
Yes.
Or something, someone, two equally, awesome fighters. Like, what would they, who would win?
Yes.
Well, that's what this show does. Okay? They had one, a Comanche versus, who was it? I can't remember, but, Comanche versus a gladiator.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Awesome.
One of the first ones I watched was a Viking versus a samurai, right?
Awesome.
Yeah, and these are and they try to do it so that it's like these two rivals have never met each other in history.
Yeah. Right.
They had one a pirate versus a knight.
Yeah, that was just awesome.
That is so awesome. Okay, so then what they do is they have experts on the history of these warriors, right? So for the ninja one, they have an actual ninjutsu master and this other martial arts expert, and then the ninja one, he was fighting a Spartan, right? So they had this Spartan expert who comes in and talks about how the Spartans had these weapons, and these guys have weapons from these warriors. And then they put up dead bodies, they put up pigs, and these people try to show how deadly these weapons are and how effective they are, or how if for instance the pirate one, right? The pirate one, he was fighting a knight. So the pirate experts are look, we have weapons, and we have guns, right? So the knight expert was look, we have full metal armor.
Yeah.
Your bullet's not going to go through our armor, and so they're we'll test out that theory. So they took the armor, they put it on a pig, right?
Yeah.
Or body, I don't remember what they put it on.
Something like that.
They put it on there, and the guy takes a flintlock pistol and he shoots it. I mean, he's from here to the camera.
Yeah, point blank range.
Yeah, really close, pretty close range, and it just bounces off.
Yeah.
So they're and then I love it too because the experts get together and then they all talk, they all snap on each other.
Yeah.
And so of course the night expert picks up the mushroom bullet and he goes, "Here, something to remember me by." It was awesome. It's just an epically awesome show.
Yes.
And then I mentioned it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Right. And as soon as I mentioned it, one of the show experts, the guy who does all the simulations.
Oh yeah.
He replied back saying, "Hey, thanks for taking the show."
Sweet.
And I'm wow, where do you get that? Where the TV show, unless you follow us on Twitter, then we'll shout you back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally.
Because this is a big production show.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, so
it's almost on network TV.
Yeah, almost. So he shouts me back, and then there's basically two main guys, right? Well, there's three main guys. There's a doctor, and then there's the two guys who are gathering the stats, right?
Yeah.
and like they're both following me on Twitter now. It's pretty sweet.
Sweet.
So anyway, they where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so they have what they do is they're hitting they're hacking up bodies, they're taking skeletons that are in these like Jello molds, and these guys are trashing them, and the whole time they're measuring stats, right? They're like, oh, that like they're measuring like the blow, like the force of the blow.
Yeah, and how much damage it actually does.
They're shooting arrows through these like lasers, and to see how fast the arrow's going, like how deep it penetrates into the body and stuff like that. And they put all this data into a computer, and then they run simulations.
Yeah.
And
it's like 100 simulations, right?
Like 1,000
or something like that.
Yeah. So like the pirate versus the knight, they ran 1,000 simulations with all this data, and when they're done, they say, okay, based on 1,000 fights between these people, this person wins.
Yeah.
Like more often than not.
Yeah.
And so this person would kill this person more most likely. And it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
It is pretty awesome. And if you don't have Spike, right, like if you don't have cable or something like that, Spike, if you go to spike.com and they have all their, like, they have full episodes online, so you can watch the whole entire episode online. You don't even have to be on Spike. So
yeah, I think it's just their newest ones though.
Is
But
it
even
just
still, I think so.
I'm sure. I think you can go back to the old ones.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure.
I'll have to check that out.
Did you ever see if it was on Hulu?
Oh no, I keep forgetting.
Oh, okay. So, but you saw one. You saw
I saw the Yakuza versus the Italian Mafia.
the Yakuza.
Yeah, Yakuza. Same thing.
Yakuza.
Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that one.
That looks like the Navy ship. Right. Yeah, they did the Yakuza versus the Italian Mafia, and that was badass.
Just awesome.
Yeah, like the Italian weapons were like baseball bats.
Yeah, ice pick.
Yeah.
versus like a sai.
Yeah. And nunchucks and stuff like that. Yeah.
Ceramic bombs and shit.
Oh man, yeah, that show is epic. If you guys have Spike TV, watch it. It's on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And if you don't have Spike TV, go to spike.com and look for it. It's probably one of the best shows on TV.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely my newest favorite show. Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, let's go into our next segment. It's a little bit I like to call Ask the IT.